Hello, this is Harry. No one else has said anything.
Oh wait,
Oh yeah,
were we
doing
doing
it,
it?
aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't make it clear.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Hello, this is Harry.
This is Harry.
And
And
welcome
back to
to the
another
Mystery
video.
Modcast.
Modcast. Oh yeah.
Yes,
Mystery
welcome to the
Modcast.
Mystery Modcast. So, we were just going to
Welcome
record
back
messing
to
about
it.
with stuff, but we just kept getting sidetracked. So we're just going to be talking to you about the series and what it's been like to record and stuff.
Yeah,
So-
this is a one episode off podcast.
Yeah.
We're just going to talk about the last 9-10 months of Mystery Mods episodes and
Yeah.
and how we've been feeling about them. Yeah, so we've
It's
got
crazy that
everyone-
it's ended.
It's sad for us. It's
Hasn't
been a
even
week.
ended
Well,
though.
at the
That's
time of
thing.
recording, episode 19 is going up tonight. But
in a few hours.
yeah, for us, we know everything that's going to happen. So yeah.
And we're episode 20 is rendered. Did you say?
Yeah,
It's ready?
that's rendered and ready to go up for the week after. So
Oh,
yeah,
wonderful.
if you're watching this just after seeing those, then cool. I hope you enjoyed. It's been just such an amazing series to record. It's been so much fun to record with everyone here.
It's
And,
not even over. There's a season 2 in like a couple
I know,
of months or
I know.
something.
But
Well,
yeah,
imagine if for an actual TV show they put like all this work into it. That was so good, and they're like, no, shut it. Second one coming. You ain't seen nothing yet.
There
Yeah.
is a second one coming.
yeah.
We
Okay,
should
there
talk
there
about the
is.
second one at some point, but
Oh,
not
we'll talk
yet.
about it later. Let's focus
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
this one for now. Shall
So-
we start in the evolution of the series, where we started, and how it evolved and how it ended,
Yeah.
how it changed over the. How long was it? It was like 10 months, right?
Yeah, it's been. I think it was like 9 months ish, somewhere around
9
there.
months.
So that's
Started in
3/4 of a
August.
year, which is
That is
crazy.
It's weird. It
It's
just
just-
became part of my schedule to just film mystery mods like
Yeah.
every Saturday. It's just a thing that happens.
I remember when we
Yeah.
came up with the idea. I think I showed it in video, but I'm going to show it again here. The original
Yeah.
idea for the Mystery Mod
No,
series.
you have to say it like a podcast. Like, yo, Tim, can you pull that up for me? You gotta say it like that.
Harry, editing. Can you pull that up for me, please?
Yeah, Harry, get up the screen. We have pictures, don't we? Get up the pictures,
Yes.
Harry.
There you go. Nice.
I
Okay.
always wanted to do a podcast. So yeah, so we could show the images. So it was created on the 25th, I think.
Yeah.
Series of
Somewhere
Via-
about that. I don't remember exactly off the top of my head, but
Yeah. Oh,
I
did I
think-
just expose that you didn't have any series ideas?
no, it's fine. I just didn't really know what videos to do at the time of starting it, and I was like, well, we could do some sort of series together, but I don't want it to be just a normal sort of vanilla.
Yeah. That was the
regular
thing you said.
series.
You asked me for a series, but you said you didn't want it to be a boring vanilla survival series.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. And my mind immediately went to modded survival series, and I was like, no, it's also kind of modded survival series, but no one knows what the mods are. And I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so
And
I
then
told that to you, and then about a day later, you came back with the name Mystery Mods, and we're like, all right, let's get Omega or something.
Yeah. So
They got me, and they got Duck. We had Duck. Remember? Was it Duck or was it Lumiobite?
It was
I can't-
Lumio. I remember.
Yeah.
Wait.
Lumio was the
That
Do you remember
integral
that?
part of the Mystery Mod series.
wait, Lumia Wrote was supposed to join us.
Yeah.
I don't remember
Yeah.
this.
there, and he wasn't around.
I was
in
in the first fourth
episode.
person.
No,
I
you
wasn't
weren't
the
the
first
first.
fourth person.
No, Lumiobite couldn't ever do it or something because he was in
Yeah.
a different time zone.
Yeah.
We were gonna
So
do, we were gonna do the first episode without him, and we were gonna be like, we'll do episode 2 with him, and he never showed up.
mhm.
So we were just, it was just us three, and then eventually by
don't
episode
recall
7,
this.
we're like, wait, what?
Yeah,
It's
no,
very
this is
strange
one
that I
of the
don't recall
reasons
this, but
I got Jay in because I was like, oh well, we could do with an extra person.
yeah.
like, oh,
we were
Jay
we
will do.
We needed a new member. Oh,
I think
Yeah, this was the new channel.
Yeah, the first episode where we ever mentioned Jay joining was in the live stream. Because Jay actually joined the live stream. I was watching this back the other day because I hadn't watched the live stream since we'd made it, and Yeah.
Yeah.
But-
Oh my god, I have not watched the live stream in ages. We did so much.
So if you, yeah.
I'm so
So
glad
if
it
you want
ended
to
up
be in
with
a
us
Harry
four.
Potter gaming video, watch the streams.
Honestly, that seems to happen. But yeah,
Yeah, just berate us enough in the streams, and we'll invite you. You'll just become a member of the Stream Mods crew for season 2 or the spin-offs or the prequels.
now
I'm the Kevin Feige of Mystery Mods.
We-
I've planned out 22 series, 5 spin-offs, and 3 prequels. Each one detailing our tragic backstories from before this.
oh my gosh,
We've got everything ready. Oh god, so
we've spoke a
Oh my
lot
God,
about the team. So
the
I'm really
teams.
happy with how the Mystery Mods team ended up. Like we
Oh.
didn't have we hardly had it all 4 of us together, because by the time Jay had joined, tensions were already arising. And we
literally
were
wanted
already-
to
Jay.
record tensions
Fun
arise.
fact.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted Jay, because I needed an extra person to help me, and I knew that Jay would join me,
Yeah.
so I
We were
pushed
go- we
for
were
Jay.
gonna- We were going for the duel, wasn't it? We were dueling over
Yeah.
the Power Stone, and we were like, it won't be fair if it's a 2v1. We need an extra member. So
Yeah.
Yes,
By the live stream, we'd
it
been
wasn't
planning
fair. It wasn't fair when it was a 2v1. I absolutely smashed you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
what was it? It was episode 5. You stole the stone, and we were like, okay, we'll have a fight.
5.1 I stole the stone.
Oh
I was
yeah.
doing some experimenting, kind of off camera, out of episode. I was doing experimenting with different things. I was recording. No, I wasn't. I didn't record me actually picking up the stone
No, you didn't.
because this
But
was
You were
completely
screenshots, though.
experimenting.
I
and
also
I
didn't actually
had to
record
still
getting
do
it either.
there.
Yeah, we have some
No.
screenshots though of it's like new Stonekeeper is Major Omega, and then
Uh,
the frick.
yeah.
We have some
Yeah.
Screenshots. Actually, you know what? If we're talking about the evolution of the series and we're starting from the beginning, let's talk about Mystery Mods Extra, shall we? Or the
Oh,
lack thereof
yes.
of Mystery Mods Extra.
Yeah, we planned all this out. I even have a specific intro made for it. I'll play it now in editing.
Yes. Oh my god, I made you an intro, didn't I?
It never got used because we did
Never got used.
we did one single video of Mystery Mods Extras over on my second channel, HarryPGaming. There was meant to be a second one. We recorded 2 technically, because when we went to the what was it? The city thing.
Oh, which city was it?
The one where I got my TARDIS from. It was there.
Oh, the Citadel.
Yeah, the Citadel. When we went to the Citadel, I actually recorded the whole thing, and only a very small amount made it into the actual episode. But I was gonna upload the whole thing on my second channel as Mystery Mods Extras. However, there was lots of issues with the recording. It was just really buggy for some reason, so that just didn't happen. And then from then on, we didn't really do much outside of episodes. So
Yeah, because we sort of had a bit of a war going on, didn't we?
Yeah.
Just sort of like.
And we got much better at doing stuff in episode
yeah,
Yeah, we did.
instead of doing stuff out of episode.
Because that was the thing during the older episodes of Mystery Mod. We'd do stuff and then go, we should probably be recording this. And then open
Yeah.
it with like, oh guys, I can shoot lightning. Yeah.
there was literally one point though near the start of the series where I was just on the server every night till like 1 a.m. and
It was.
it's really bad.
Oh,
But
I actually have a story about that. This is a fun one. I think I moaned about it slightly in episode, but everything I do, it gets cut out. So,
is this with stone?
so the Power Stone was hidden. By hidden, it was pretty logical that it was hidden in the stronghold. We
Yeah.
were like,
Oh yeah. I dropped
everyone
too many
kind
hints.
of knew that.
I
yeah.
dropped way too many hints
So-
about that.
I got all the ender pearls and blaze powder and whatever, and I came off at a reasonable time because I have a decent sleep schedule. I then went to Matt in the morning and was like, "Yo, so I'm gonna log on later and like get the stone." He's like, fair enough." What I then did is I logged on later. This is in episode, but a lot of it got cut out, and I had some recording issues. I found out that Matt had actually logged on at 1 a.m. the night before and picked up the stone. All because I have a reasonable sleep schedule.
Yeah.
Oh my lord. Honestly, I feel like. Oh my god. Yeah, your sleep schedule is really out of whack. I feel like maybe if you streamed it, you know, like those big YouTubers, like when we're not recording an episode, you're just like grinding and doing stuff. It'd be good
Yeah.
to just like stream you, because like stuff like getting the stone, it might come up during your. I kept getting messages from 1 a.m. and like I found this bison, and I'm like, I'm cool. I have college tomorrow. Why are you messaging me?
Yeah, I think that was mainly during lockdown because I was
It
just
was-
doing
yeah.
online
Well,
stuff, so
oh,
I ended
yeah.
up being on till very late.
Yeah, we didn't really have anything to do during the early
Yeah.
days.
Yeah.
We had a very
And also,
free
we
schedule.
didn't know how to. We didn't have anything that we needed to explore stuff to do stuff in the video. We needed to grind off camera and stuff like that.
So yeah, there were a lot of mods in it. So yeah, Mystery Mods Extras were sort of phased out of existence.
Yeah.
Even though I made a kind of cool intro for it, I was quite proud of it.
Ah, yeah. Well, it's been showed in this podcast episode,
It
so
has- it
don't
has
worry,
been
it's
shown.
been seen by the public now, finally.
Apart from any audio listeners. Yeah, but oh, what was it? It was yeah, every single intro in the Mystery Mod series, and that's all many of them. There are 3 different versions, aren't there?
Yeah.
Technically, 3 different versions, and if you count the extras, then it's technically 4. But I don't know if you could. Every single one of them was made by me. All of them using my technical magic. I made the very first one, and he put the music over it. I made the Mandalorian style one in the middle of the. Actually, it is 4. The other one, because I made the Mandalorian one, and then I did the scary ones for episode 16 and 17.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, the scary ones, and then the anime style massive finale, you know, stopping time, you know, all that sort of stuff. That was final, which of yeah, I worked on that for quite a bit actually.
Yeah.
Quite a bit on the last one.
So
It's been yeah.
there's also the outro sequence, which was also made by Epic. But
Yeah, I made the outros as well. 'Cause I specialize a lot in video editing and all that sort of stuff. So earlier, I've been doing video editing for a few years, but I actually during way before the year that was 2020, when me and Harry actually used to go to the same school, I actually used to edit a few of his videos. back in the day. I edited, I think, maybe 2 or 3 videos on The Sims 4 and Google Feud one.
You did a Google Feud video.
I did do a Google Feud video.
And yeah, as you said, a few of the Sims videos as well.
Yeah,
but
I wasn't too good with getting them in properly. Just I was very tired all of the time due to that school not being very good. And we were doing our major exams, which we had loads of pressure put on us, and then they all cancelled because of the virus.
yeah.
So we were all stressing for nothing, and I could have done it anyway. It reminded me. It was actually, I think it was last week, a year ago, I first begun my 3D modeling,
Oh,
like
lovely.
learning stuff. So I was just like, let's make some intros, and I can use some 3D modeling aspects for the Mystery Mods one, the very, very first one.
Yeah.
That was
That
was
music
in the
was way
3D
too
software.
overused throughout the series.
It was in every single episode. Oh my god.
Yeah, I came to my senses in the last few episodes and realised, okay, this is too much. Just have it
It's
throughout
too
this
much.
whole
Maybe it's
video,
because
so
I
I've-
started humming the intro
Stop.
to you in real life.
Oh yeah.
Is that when
Yeah.
you drew the line?
Yeah. But gosh.
Yeah, I liked it when you changed it up. You had like a nice little beep-a-da-boop for their perspective for a bit.
Yeah,
I think
I
when they
think
went
for like
to
one
the-
episode I used a
It
different
was
song for
the
their
Valkyrie.
perspective.
It was the Valkyrie episode or whatever. Whenever they went and
Oh, the
launched
Ophir, yeah.
Valkyrie,
Oh yeah.
it used different music for their perspective. Good. And then we just cut out the music completely by the end of
Yeah, pretty much. I
by the
mean,
end of that. Yeah.
obviously in the last few episodes there's been random music throughout at
Oh
certain
yeah, you
points.
went insane with that.
Yeah, I went a bit mad with copyrighted music, but
But the thing is,
It doesn't
I was
affect
trying
my
to tell
channel.
him this for ages, dude. I've been trying to tell him this for ages. I was just like, oh yeah, we can use the
Yeah.
Mandalorian theme.
Yeah.
And you were like, no, we can't. The copyright, they'll ruin it. And after I explained the copyright law to him, he was just like, oh, so I can play anything I want. And you were mad with power the last 3 episodes.
Well, the point is, with the way YouTube works with copyrighted music, like, the worst it can be is blocked, in which case you just remove the music from the video and re-upload it. But most of the time it's just you can't like put adverts on your videos and earn money from them. But as you may or may not know, I don't earn money from my videos anyway, so it really doesn't make a difference.
So we're kind of okay on that front. aren't
Yeah. It's not going to be
back-
something I do regularly because I feel like it should only be used at special occasions and special episodes and stuff. I can just
And if you
put
do begin
some
using
song.
music and like you do eventually are able to monetize your videos, you don't want to have the
Yeah.
whole mystery mode series up and then the last 2 episodes are unavailable in any country and you can't earn money off them when they're like the biggest ones yet.
yeah.
Moving back to mystery mods properly,
Oh, yeah.
I think it would be fun to talk about all the technical issues and bugs
Yeah,
and stuff
so-
that we had.
Oh,
I was going to
no.
bring
Yeah.
this up.
Oh, God,
but-
it's
Oh my
chaos.
god. Are we gonna do them in order?
Yeah,
Let's
let's
do them in
start.
order.
Okay.
Let's start. Okay.
Episode 1, I can remember immediately. Matt had so
Oh.
many issues with Optifine. Well, not. It was just
My
like,
laptop.
loading into the game.
Okay.
He didn't
Hold on,
have
one
issues with
second, one
Optifine.
second.
His issue was the fact that he didn't have Optifine.
Yeah.
Oh, he's disappeared.
Okay.
Where is he?
So I had this laptop then.
Oh, hi.
My old laptop, and this laptop was really bad, really slow, and it did not like mods. So at that point I'd never used mods before. I'd never used Optifine, so halfway through the episode I installed Optifine. Basically.
Actually, there's a cut. There's
It
a
just
cut and then
froze
his
up.
frame rate improves, right? And that is literally, you were just like, oh, it's so laggy. I'm like, it's not laggy. You have a low frame rate, don't you? Get Optifine, you idiot.
Yeah.
No Minecraft player should not have Optifine, okay? None of them. Not a single one. There is no reason not to have it. So yeah, that was the first issue of a lot of issues yet to come, wasn't it?
Yeah,
A lot,
but
a lot
without
of issues yet.
Optifine, I think it would have just stopped there because I just couldn't run it on my old laptop.
I think
It probably would have
Mystery Mods
started when I
extended.
got this laptop here, because this runs stuff so much better.
Oh, yeah.
But I reckon it wouldn't have started while I had that laptop.
Yeah, could have delayed the series. So thank you, Optifine.
Yes,
Everyone-
thank you, Optifine.
Yeah.
Viewers
Big
at
thanks.
home, everyone give a big thanks to Optifine for letting Harry make the series for a bit until eventually getting a better laptop.
Yeah.
It
I
truly
still
was a
use
big
it
win.
though, because
Oh,
I
it's
still
still
use
so
it
good.
because I like the zoom feature as well, mainly.
Oh my god, it's so good. Screw the what is it? The telescope they're adding in 1.1718.
Yeah.
I mean, you can have a skeleton. You know, life is good, but can be better. You have Optifine zoom. It improves your frame rate as well. I mean,
Anyway,
I don't mean
Allows
to be
you
a
to
bit
use
of a.
shaders and stuff.
I don't mean to be a bit of an Asian half squat and just go off about Optifine, but I'm just saying it's really good. It's really good. I don't
Yeah.
ever play without it.
I'm
Anyway,
so glad I
yeah.
found that. Anyway,
So, yeah.
back on topic.
back on topic. So that was the first ever problem we had. I don't remember too many technical issues happening for quite a while.
Yeah, there wasn't many early on
Until-
because the server was a
the
bit more
server-
stable.
The server was laggy and slow sometimes,
Oh,
but
yeah.
other than that, it was okay.
Yeah,
it wasn't too bad most of the time.
It held itself up until I think maybe episode 8. I think was the real turning point because now
Probably.
most when the previous episodes, all of us were mostly in the same location and
Yeah.
about. But
That's one
after-
major point.
post episode 8, there are now 2 teams traveling through different dimensions, going around a lot of the world. So I think there was a little bit of rubber banding just from chunk generation and stuff like that, and I think that's where the problems began to arise.
Which episode was it
Don't
when we
forget
changed?
when you added the mod mid thing.
Yeah, when we
Yeah.
added the Steve's Bizarre Adventures, it seemed to introduce a lot more issues as well.
I don't think it was Steve's Bizarre Adventure. I think just time, you know. I think that was really it. Was
It
just
may have just
time.
been timing, yeah. I think it was.
It was just like the server was beginning. It was beginning to slope, and
We
we
should
put
probably
Which
put
episode?
explain that
on it.
one. It
Oh.
because it was immediately after you added that mod, but to explain that what the issue was there, I don't know how to explain it. Honest, I've never seen anything like it.
Oh, here we go. We got some paranormal stories. Let's
No,
get into this.
it erased everything. Like it reset chunks. It did like all this stuff to
That was
chunks. Like,
insane. It was
Yeah.
insane.
And then there's
Wait.
chunks we couldn't go in because it would crash the server.
Oh yeah.
It was insane. It's
So-
I'm with you, Omega. I've never seen
There's-
anything like it. I remember there was bits like it very early on in the series. Do you remember it?
Nah.
Really early on, near my house. Do you remember my really old house?
Ah yeah.
There was a weird tree. I swear I showed it to you.
Oh yes.
There was a weird tree,
Yes.
and I was like, "This chunk doesn't look right," and you were like, "Huh, it does look a bit weird." And I'm like, "Do you think that's a problem?" And we were like, "It's probably not."
Yeah.
It was it was like a tree, and it was kind of chopped in half, and it was clearly a chunk thing, but it wasn't a
I
massive
think there
problem.
was
I think
quite a
that
few
may
of
have been.
those.
It was some sort of precursor to what was to come.
Hmm.
You know, it was definitely. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was because of what we were doing, but me and Harry were playing late one night after recording. I think we filmed episode. Oh, what episode was it? Must have been episode 13 or 14, I think.
Yeah.
yeah, those were standard
Possibly
ones.
12. But we decided to go back to our old base from the very first episodes of Mystery in the village, and we went back and we're having a look about, just reminiscing, you know, of like the farm he made, or you know, the little piston thing I made for the garage door,
Ah,
the
yeah.
portal we went through, you know.
Okay, that's a whole
that
other
sort of
story. The garage door.
Yeah. Oh my god, the garage door. We'll get onto that in a bit, okay? We'll get onto that bloody garage door. Anyway, so yeah, we were in base, like reminiscing, just like enjoying, you know, just being in it, and we were just like, yeah, you know, I remember when the times were simple and we weren't in an intergalactic war with the other teams and exiled from planet Earth. It was just like good old days. And then it was the day after, with the exact day after or something. Was it a week? No, it was a week after, because we were
Yeah.
a week after we come back online, and we were outside my base, but I was in like a forest, and I was like, huh, I remember this forest being here, and I remember trying to fly back to your old base because that's where you'd logged off. I went back, and it was a different place, and I was like, huh, I probably just got the coordinates wrong, and then that's when we realized the weirdest chunk glitch ever, because that was
Yeah.
so bizarre.
It put villages where the old village was,
It was the same
and
seed. It was the same
dungeons
seed,
in the
yeah.
same place, but it just changed biomes around and just reset some.
It changed partial world terrain, but it was like, you know, the
But-
forest was on a much more hilly biome.
It-
Flat, which
yeah.
Originally there was that, but there was like rivers that could cross into it. You know, seas and rivers, villages stayed in the.
But it was also, it must have been at that time where where it introduced the, I'm going to call them killer chunks. We didn't realise, but I reckon it
Yeah,
must have
chunks.
actually been introduced at the same time. But to
Must
this
have been.
day, on the server, there's chunks that if you go in, it completely crashes your game. You can't get back into the server unless your player data is actually like reset or modified
Or
to move
Yeah.
your location. I can't explain it, but it's
Weaponized world generation. I don't know how.
Yeah. It's very strange. The server is very
worst
very
part
broken.
the worst part was it's the chunks are like 300 blocks away from our base.
Oh yeah,
in
one
the
of them is.
server.
I think there's a
Yeah.
few chunks because on the console it has said we've only actually ended up having
Yeah.
issues with that one, but I think there may be a couple others around.
Yeah.
I think that was the only error that we weren't able to get out by switching servers, because
Yeah.
one of the main reasons we switched from Eternus was
Oh.
it was running slow, but then it was the
Which
terrain
episode was it that we switched over in?
It was, I believe, it wasn't.
It's a
It was
recent one.
after the treasure hunt. Wasn't
Oh,
it? It was
okay.
after the treasure hunt.
It might have
it
been
was-
just after the treasure hunt, actually.
So that would be episode
it was
15 then.
No, it was after the Big Bang, wasn't it? It was after the Big Bang.
Oh no,
Um,
it was literally just after you reset the or
Oh.
you blew up the.
It was
Yes.
after because you were talking about how
Which
slow the
episode?
bomb was going off, weren't you?
Yeah.
You were talking about
Yeah.
how
Yeah,
slow the
it's-
bomb was going off, and then the episode after we switched it, and that's why the bomb goes off way faster in Blow Up Jane Omega. And that's probably why I died, because I've always experienced lagging like in the previous episode. So I thought I had like 2 minutes to get out of that.
Oh no. Yeah.
So
Fun
that's why I
fact.
switched.
So that's
The one-
actually
what-
episode
the-
16.
The episode we switched, well, we were meant to be filming a video that day, and we decided it was so unbearable that we didn't actually record.
Okay.
And then we spent.
There's been
however-
many days where we were supposed to record and we just didn't because of technical issues.
It definitely put a bit of a
All
delay on it.
sorts.
I remember one time we were meant to record the finale, and then we just didn't. For some reason. I don't remember why, but we just
Oh,
didn't.
what?
Was that the
It
day
did
where
finale.
Jay's internet was down?
Oh yeah, Jay's
Or
internet
just not
died
working
Yeah,
for
properly?
one of the
That was-
days.
I
Oh
remember
yeah,
the reason.
I had a lot of problems very often.
Yeah, I gotta say, I think it was definitely Omega and Jay who have been the victims of most of the technical issues. The
Yeah.
worst Harry got was his frame rate was low because he didn't put Optifine in Minecraft, and the worst I
Yeah.
got was I had to lose my TARDIS when we switched servers. That was the
Oh, yeah.
worst, like for us. But for Jay and Omega, like they've had to have like player data changed and just all sorts, and it's just been really tough.
Maybe
And
we should quickly talk about the shrinking thing.
the shrinking. Holy
Ah.
moly, that we've talked about it a bit in episode, but I think it's good if we clarify now.
Yeah.
Okay, that item is broken. They allow you to shrink so much, but even look. So just to test it afterwards, so I tested it out of episode, shrinking a much smaller amount or something like that, and it still broke the game. And it's like, okay, and it always shows up with the exact same number every time, and I actually say the number wrong in the video.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
But
but that's irrelevant.
the structure shrinkage
but-
is... Yeah.
I don't know if this part actually made it into the video, but I had to message Epic, and he had to spam kill me when I logged into the server
Oh, yeah.
to get back into the.
Yeah, because I was trying to talk to
it was
Epic
during
and
the
then...
treasure hunt. You were trying to talk to me because we were in the cyber, and you were like, "Oh, cool! Look, I found a Falcon suit," and I'm getting these DMs just like, "Help me, please! I need help." And I was just like, "Crap!" So that's why I had to disappear for that little chunk in the middle of episode 15 because I had to go
Yeah.
off to Omega and try and get him fixed because he got stuck. We did get it fixed eventually, and that's why I came back. But you
think
were
I
stuck in a bit of a death loop for a bit.
Yeah, I think I did explain in episode that my actual plan wasn't to like ruin their base; it was just to steal it.
Yeah.
But due to the fact I couldn't even pick up the item,
Yeah, I have no idea what the problem with that was. I used to play a lot with that set of mods. That's why I was so experienced during the series. Played a lot with it. The structure shrinker usually always worked. I shrunk an entire building. And I basically I was doing a thing. I was like a treasure hunt thing. I hid the infinity stones certain parts, and it was like puzzles my friend had to solve. And one of them I put the infinity stone in the chest, and then shrunk the building it was in, and then hid it in another. So
Now-
it worked that time. But for some reason, whenever it was with the, you shrunk an almost exact same size thing in the series, and it just broke your game.
Have we tried
Yeah.
the structure shrinker on the Bisect server? Or was it only
no,
Eternals?
I've never picked it up again once
Oh,
it broke my game for
okay.
the second time.
It
I
may have
buried
been
it
a
in a
server
chest.
thing.
It could have been
It's
a server
possible.
thing.
Or maybe it's just all servers. Like, if you try it
Might
on
have
single
been a
player, it
config
might not
thing.
work the same.
I
Possibly.
don't think it was a config thing because here's the weirdest part. Me and Jay tested it out before doing it just to check how it worked, and we shrunk something like it was like 5 blocks by 5 blocks, and it worked
Oh.
fine. It was just when we scaled it up, everything broke.
I swear there was a
Yeah.
limit. There's meant to be a limit.
There,
in the
there was a
config
limit,
of-
but I was nowhere near the limit. I was like half of the limit.
Oh man, we'll need to change that again. Oh,
Yeah.
well, I say that like we're recording another episode.
Yeah.
Sad.
Well,